All right, fans, this should be quite an unusual matchup. We've got two people that dress up in leather for totally different reasons going at it right now. There you see him. He's a member of the Chaotic Cult along with Chaos and David Young. That was Axis, not Right Said Fred, Axis, along with the Hardcore Princess. And here comes Snow, formerly Snowman. He was dressed up as a reindeer. I'm not exactly sure what was going on there. But right now, these two big men are going after a test of strength. And just look at the difference in how these two guys look in the ring. And you truly, truly realize anybody can wrestle anybody here in IPW.
You want to talk about complete opposites. Complete opposites in the wrestling business. You talk about power, strength, and I don't even know what the hell the gimmick's all about.
Oh, look at that. Grinding right in his head. Oh, and that's what you get for your troubles. Most people would have just freaked out. Axis. Oh, and that's more of a high-flying maneuver than I think we've seen from Axis. Looks like he changed course in midair. Did a sort of a Billy Gunn feint-asser right there on the big man, but it wasn't quite enough to get the 1, 2, 3.
Snow is the type of guy that you think it's all fun and games. You think it's all about getting some sodomy in before the night's over. But the truth is, he can take more punishment than most individuals on the IPW hardcore wrestling roster.
Yes, Ron, I heard that about him. He said that one night you punished him all night long.
I told you about the gay references when it comes to the hardcore giant. Drop it, Aaron.
I was talking about a wrestling match, something I don't know, Ron. But right now, look at this. He looks like he's got the big man beat, but he can't flip him over. And he goes, look, I may be wearing clothes from Demolition, and you may be wearing clothes from Adrian Adonis, but I'm going to roll you over and pin you.
And the mud baby Star Stevens, of course he's over there talking the hardcore princess, giving her the old line. You know it, Aaron.
Yes, I do. He said, hey, baby, let's me and you go out to the airport and make love on the roof of my car and watch the airplanes fly by.
That's exactly what he said. I heard it with my own ears.
See, fans, we don't make this stuff up. We couldn't. And I tell you, still going strong, Star Stevens with his other job as the Hamburglar at McDonald's.
Star Stevens stealing the gimmick of Shannon Rose as the disheveled mud baby Star Stevens. And since you bring up the Hamburglar, I must pass on my condolences to the family of Dave Thomas. Every time I drink a Frosty, it'll never be the same.
That's true. Our condolences go out to his whole family and all of his friends. But right now we need to concentrate on the fact that Snow not able to be pinned by Axis. Axis, a big man, used to be able to throw his opponents around. But I don't know if he's ever been in there with a guy that outweighs him by quite this much. But it looks like the guy, he may still be almost a rookie, but it looks like he's adjusting very well, and he's taking control of this match over the former IPW television champion.
The thing I like about IPW hardcore...
Oh!
You talk about power. What a huge power slam. And the mud baby Star Stevens, 2.5 count. He says he calls it down the middle, but I think he's got a little bit of affection. He's got a little bit of soft spot there for Snow. And you know something? Ever since you and Star haven't been getting along, he hasn't been the same, Aaron.
That's true. I tell you, he may have a soft spot for Snow. I heard you had a hard spot for Snow, but once again, that's a story for a different time and place.
I'm getting sick of this garbage.
Oh!
God!
I tell you what Snow's getting sick of, and that's getting a boot right to his face, and then one right to his crotch. Axis just completely destroying the big man at this point. Let me tell you, fans, Snow is no pushover. Like I said, he's a former IPW television champion. He's beaten people such as Devin Nash. He's beaten people such as Pat Powers, Pat McGroin. But this guy having a hard time with Axis, though it looks like he might be able to take a little bit of control right here.
Now, if you listen to Cowhead on 1010 AM Sports Radio, The Team, and his great show, The Steel Cage, every Saturday at 11 a.m. till noon, for some reason, him and his cohorts have taken this love for Snow. They get such a kick out of this guy. One second he's slapping the ass of Axis and getting himself off like that, and the next he's trying to bite a chunk right out of his forehead.
Well, it seems like that stuff would go all together to me. And here we got a chain behind the back of Axis there. And let's see what he's doing with this.
Oh, my God.
Look at this.
Wow!
Oh, takes him right down. This should be it, Rod.
And he sets himself up for a perfect 69
3.
against the 3 count.
We'll be back in just a moment.